Hi, this is Kevin Thomas, and welcome back to the At Home Film Festival. We're in June, so it's Gay Pride Month. So I am going to give you gay movies all month long, week by week. This week I've narrowed the field down to easy-to-stream movies. You can find on all of the many different streaming devices out there. We're going to start off with one on TCM. I find this to be TCM's gayest month ever, yet it's more gay adjacent or gay friendly, because there's probably only 2 or 3 literally gay films, but the rest of them have gay icons. There's Julie Andrews, Barbara Streisand, there's Elizabeth Taylor, Marlene Dietrich, there's Diana Ross this month. Everybody gay icon is here. And they're saluting Judy Garland. It's her 100th birthday this month, so there's tons of Judy Garland movies. So straight people won't even realize that they're watching a bunch of gay movies. We had Dolly Parton there, we had 9 to 5, that is a gay movie in the gay world. And there's even a Divine movie, Paul Bartel. They balance it out with Westerns this month, but this is really a terrific month on TCM. And I'm picking my first movie from all that they offer, so let's see what it is. Desert Hearts on TCM is actually on several streaming devices this month. It's really a groundbreaking film. It came out in the 80s, and it's one of the first positive movies to show gays and lesbians in a positive light. Prior to this film, gays were mostly killers or victims or psychos. Now we just have a regular relationship with Helen Shaver playing a university professor who goes on a break from her own life and realizes, oh my God, I think I like women. The relationship that develops is wonderful. It's also a great road film. There were so many early 80 movies that really paved the way to more positive features. It was so hard for them to get made, so I applaud them. There was Personal Best, there was A Different Story, and one that really comes to mind was Making Love, which was so hard to make, but almost every actor in it was from television because they couldn't hire movie stars. So Kate Jackson, Michael Onkine, Harry Hamlin. But Desert Hearts is what we're talking about. It's wonderful, loving, beautiful film on TCM. Watch it with me, come on. When I did a similar show last year, I did feature Zero Patience, which I'm doing again, but now it's on the Criterion channel, so it's easier to watch for people. I think you can also find it on YouTube now. But it's such a small film, it's hard to find, that I wanted to give it another chance. It's a musical that's sort of a comedy. It's spoofy, it's fantasy. It's about patient zero, supposedly the first person who got the AIDS virus, and it's a musical. In fact, let's take a quick little listen to one of the songs. And sometimes activism and politics are best taken in song, spoof, and fantasy. Catch this on Criterion, and if you're not a subscriber, it's a great channel. You could do a short trial to enjoy this and many other movies not necessarily gay. Love Zero Patience. Hidden Kisses on Tubi chokes me up even in the preview. It's about a young man who goes to a new school. He makes a connection with another young man, and that connection leads to a kiss that actually is photographed, and they're exposed. So this leads to people sympathizing with them, bullying them, hatred from parents about wanting to disown them. It really rips my heart out. It's a great film. As you see, it's foreign language. Don't let that scare you off for those that don't like foreign language films. In fact, I just want to let you know, when you watch a quality movie, you should watch it in its own language with subtitles, because at least the subtitles try very hard to interpret what they're saying in the words. If it's dubbed, they often try more to match their mouth to say something similar. They may change words and meanings just to make the match's mouth. The mouth's match. Got it. The mouth, mouth. Oh yeah, that's a tough one. To try to make the mouths match. Whew. Us gay lispers can't do that very well. Now we're turning to the Starz Network to find more of a mainstream gay film that isn't as big as a lot of the other ones out there, The Object of My Affection. It's one of the early Jennifer Aniston movies where she has a boyfriend, not such a good guy. She ends up needing a roommate, so she finds Paul Rudd. Does he ever age? And they become best friends. not just roommates. They actually start a relationship acting like a couple, which makes the boyfriend jealous. And it's really a movie about family. I feel very similar to my wife, Lisa, who lives with me part-time. We have a relationship like a couple, but the only thing we're not doing is having sex, because we don't want to with each other, okay? But anyway, it's really terrific film. Jennifer Aniston shows in this and some other things that she's a really great actress, not just a pretty face. And Paul Rudd shows that he does not age. I wonder if there's a picture in his closet of Dorian Gray. Makes me so mad he doesn't age. Another movie I discovered at film festivals is Cicada, which you can now watch on Strand Releasing, the streaming channel. There it is. This movie kind of started out where I didn't think I'd like it. It's two guys that kind of hook up. They spend so much time talking about sex and having sex. I'm thinking, I thought it was going to be more of an interpersonal relationship film. But Kevin stuck with it. And you should too, because then they start hanging out rather than just being in bed. They learn more about each other. They share secrets. They share love. They share so much. It really goes deep into a relationship, which surprised me after the beginning was so sexy. But I also thought it was an amazing film, photographed well, acted well, directed well, really terrific choice. So you should go to Strand. And once again, if you don't want to buy it, you could also just do the free trial. That's always a good way. Or 1 month. 1 month, you get a whole bunch of movies. Try it. Another movie I really like is Saving Face, which you could find on Amazon Prime. It's about a young lesbian woman who wants to make sure her family knows that she's a lesbian. Trouble is, Asian communities are one of them that are very tough to tell. Actually, I think a lot of communities it's hard to tell. Latin people have trouble telling. I had a little trouble telling, but my mom was very accepting. Anyway, back to the movie. So not only does she try to find the courage to tell her parents, but she finds out they have secrets of their own. What? Oh, blow me away. Anyway, go to Amazon Prime and watch Saving Face. On Hulu, it was tough to come up with a choice. One reason is they don't have a ton, but they do have good ones. Another reason is I just did one last week, Shit and Champagne, and they just released a big film, Fire Island. But I try not to always focus on the big films. I want you to discover some smaller films you may not have seen. So please watch Shit and Champagne and Fire Island, of course. But while you're on Hulu, why don't you watch The Fields? It stars Constance Wu, who we know from Crazy Rich Asians. She plays a young lesbian that she and her partner are getting married, so they decide, hey, let's have a bachelorette weekend and celebrate our love and our friendship. Well, while there, one of the friends admits she never had an orgasm, which also then leads to that sort of derailing the whole point of the bachelorette thing to celebrate the love of the women, because everyone's now focused on the orgasm. Interesting twists, I must say. I really enjoy this. Why don't you watch it with me? Well, that's my show of the week. It's shorter than normal, but I have a bunch of movies to watch for other film festivals, which you will hear about here. As I'm leaving, I'm showing some of the 100 greatest gay stories of all time. I'm not going to show them all. You can certainly go look for them on YouTube yourself. But I do hope that you share and subscribe to my channel. And please, tell others to share and subscribe. And I get very few comments. Where are you? People write me direct messages when I post this on Instagram saying, hey, good job, or you should do this or that. But I want comments so we all could join in. So, hey, even if you're a friend of mine just watching in support, one comment couldn't hurt you, right? So let us stick together and continue to watch movies. I will see you next week with a whole other gay theme. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm planning it. Let's go enjoy.